welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on the new Maracuja Tinted Hydrator from Tarte. I was going to just do a review on this one, but I ended up actually comparing it to my Foundcealer foundation from Tarte. You guys will see why. This one is new from Tarte. It came out maybe a week or so ago, and it is a tinted hydrator. It has maracuja oil, which is one of their main ingredients that they put on their products. Maracuja oil is very nice and thick, and me having dry, sensitive skin, thought this was going to be an amazing tinted hydrator to try. So today we're going to do our first impressions on it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in comparison to one of my favorite products from Tarte, which is this right here. I hope you guys like the video. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's get started using the new Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. This one right over here. I got the little one because it was more affordable and I just wanted to try it out. And the color I have is the 20N, which is the light neutral. Let me get it out of this box. It's so cute. That right there is what it looks like, and I'm really hoping this color works. I think it will. For primer, I'm going to use my One Step Correct from Stila. I'm just going to bounce in the rest with my beauty blender, and that way it can absorb some of the excess. I didn't mean to put on that much. I love this primer. It's very hydrating and it helps correct my redness. I especially like it when I'm wearing any kind of tinted moisturizer, because since it covers the redness, it gives like a little bit extra coverage. Let's go on with this tinted moisturizer. I'm going to put some right here in the back of my hand because I don't want to put too much again. And I'm just going to bounce it in with my beauty blender on this side, and then this side is going to be with a brush. I'm going to have to darken it up with a little bit of like bronzer and contour. This is my shade. It's just I self-tanned last night, so now my body looks even darker. And I didn't think to buy a darker foundation because I wasn't planning to do any self-tanner. So okay, so that is one layer right there, and let's go ahead and do the other one with a brush. I'm going to use this Tarte brush right here. This one came with the... Is she done? Okay. This one came out with the Foundcealer, I believe. So I'm just going to put it on with it. Let me show you guys. This has a more light coverage, and the Beauty Blender side, ironically enough, has a little bit more coverage. So I think I'm going to just even it out with the Beauty Blender. It looks very natural, but I'm not obsessed with it, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to do a second layer of it just with the Beauty Blender all over to cover up some more redness and just even myself out. Okay, now that it's applied, let me show you guys how it looks. I'm going to lower the light. Here we go. So it's not covering up like actual red areas like that breakout or these here. You can see all of my freckles and my redness peeking through right over here. So I'm not a huge fan of that. And then you can also see like texture on my face, so like any little pores that I have, it kind of highlights them. So I feel like they are a bit more visible. So even though I do like how glowy it looks and how lightweight it feels, I don't like the coverage too much. I'm going to put on some concealer and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm actually back. I just remembered I didn't even tell you guys what this tinted moisturizer is supposed to do. I was just so excited to like play with it and put it on. So let me look it up and read off of the Sephora website what it's actually supposed to be doing for you. Alright, so it is a vegan, ultra lightweight tinted moisturizer that delivers sheer coverage while infusing skin with maracuja superfruit for up to 12 hours of hydration and wear. It has hyaluronic acid, it delivers moisture, visible firmness and suppleness. I could agree with the moisture, but I don't see anything looking firmer or supple. It has maracuja oil, which is rich in essential fatty acids and vitamin C for firmer, brighter, smoother, more hydrated skin. And then it says it has turmeric root extract, a soothing ingredient that helps reduce the appearance of redness. I'm so sad. It says it is free of parabens, formaldehydes, phthalates, mineral oil, and triclosan. It is a vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free product. This has never happened to me, and I don't even know if I want to keep putting stuff on because this is not what I expected at all from this tinted moisturizer. I might just wipe it off and call it a day. Obviously, I can go on and put concealer on and powder it and contour and bronze and all of that and make it look better. But I don't think I want to do that because I'm already very unhappy with the way my foundation looks. I can see so much texture through my cheek. My pores look larger. My skin looks pink. I don't like it. Let me think about it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I thought about it. I have an idea. We're going to compare the new Maracuja Tinted Hydrator with the Tarte Foundcealer just because I love this so much and I want to show you guys the difference between the two. This has an SPF of 20. It's also vegan, all natural. It has medium coverage rather than sheer. And most importantly, because I can do a sheer coverage, you know? But it has to not make my pores look larger. So most importantly, it makes your pores look nice and decent. So I'm going to wipe everything off, and I'm going to apply them both side by side. I think I'm going to do no primer this time, just because I know I like to do this one with no primer, and so maybe the primer made this one look worse or something. So we'll do it with no primer and see what we feel. And by no primer, I mean we are going to do magic cream, which kind of primes a little bit, but you know, no extra primer. Okay, I'm going to reapply my moisturizer. Okay, so now as far as the redness on my cheeks is concerned, this side is redder at the moment, and it also is the one that has the pimples. So I'm going to do my Foundcealer right here on this side, and I'm going to do the Maracuja one right here. So this is the Tinted Hydrator, and I'm just applying it with a sponge. And I'm going to build it up a little more right here on my cheeks. I will say texture wise, I like it better without the primer. I feel like when I had the primer underneath, I felt like it was sitting on my skin. It still is highlighting my pores a little bit, and it doesn't cover that much, but we know it is a sheer coverage product. So this might just be something for like younger people, honestly, like teenagers who have great skin, things like that. Or if you're someone who like barely ever wears makeup ever and you just want to look a little more perfected, this might be for you. I'm going to show you the Foundcealer. This one here I really like. I'm going to just do one pump right there, and again I'm going to blend it in with the Beauty Blender as well. This one will have a bit more coverage, which I personally really like because my skin is not perfect by any means, and this redness needs to get covered. It has an SPF of 20, which is always helpful, and it's also a vegan, hydrating, tinted type product from Tarte. So just keeping your options open. Alright, so you can immediately see that even though this was my redder side, this is the side that doesn't look red anymore right now. You can still see the pink peeking through right here. Again, it is a sheer versus a medium coverage, but I just want to show you that there are more options if you guys want something that has a bit more coverage. As far as the way they feel both feel as lightweight, they both feel as hydrating. They have a very similar feel. on my face. The breakout is a bit more covered as well, and I'm about to show you guys up close so that you can make up your own mind as well. But you know, we don't always have to jump at the new thing that comes out. Sometimes the same brands already have something that is better, and I feel like that is the case for these two right now. Okay, light down, and you guys can see them side by side. So you can see some redness here. I can see my pores more on this side as well. I still feel like the texture of my Foundcealer is better. So Foundcealer side right here. And the Maracuja side right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup, and I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts. Alright guys, I am back. While I was gone, I did a little live here on my YouTube channel, so thank you so much to everybody who joined and commented and talked to me. I really appreciate you all. And I just finished the rest of my makeups. What I used was the Tantour by Huda. I used the Bronze Physicians Formula bronzer. I used the Le Volume de Chanel mascara. I used a NARS lip balm, Pillow Talk lip liner. I used the Pillow Talk blush and a Charlotte Tilbury highlighter from the Bronze and Glow duo. I'm going to link everything down below that I used today, but my makeup is fully done. Obviously, now that everything is done and ready, I feel much better about this. For concealer, I used the YSL Touche Éclat Full Cover Concealer, which I love. And I made up my mind on how I feel about this Maracuja Tinted Hydrator from Tarte, and it's simply not my favorite. Besides it having sheer coverage, which might work for some people, I do prefer medium coverage myself, but besides that, I just didn't like the way it made my skin look. I felt like I had a bit more texture. It highlighted my pores a little bit, so this is just not my favorite. I much prefer the Foundcealer from Tarte. This one is a medium coverage, SPF 20, and it feels just as great and as hydrating. It also has amazing ingredients in it. So out of these two, I definitely prefer the Foundcealer from Tarte. I know that it's probably not a fair comparison, Foundcealer versus a sheer tinted moisturizer, but I just wanted to compare it from something else from Tarte that looks natural, has good ingredients, and it's lightweight, that I had basically. So I'm not a huge fan of this one. Maybe if you barely ever wear makeup, you would like this one better, but I definitely recommend the Foundcealer instead. And I'm going to show you guys up close what things look like. I feel like now with concealer and bronzer and all of that on, you can barely tell the difference. So this is the Foundcealer side right here, and the Maracuja side. Okay, so with that said, we've gotten to the end of this video. Don't forget to please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and ring the bell so that you can get notified every time that I upload. Also, let me know in the comment section below which one you thought looked better. Sometimes I will show you things and give you my opinion on them, and a lot of you say that you like the one opposite to the one I like. So that's why I do the close-up, so that it's not just my personal opinion, but that you guys can see what everything looks like as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye!